What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Jazz, and during this quarantine time I decided to film a full face with a pop of color. So how's it going during your quarantine time? I know that for me, this has been a wild ride, but we still stay hydrated during this time regardless. So first I'm going to go on with the TooFaced Hangover RX primer for a little bit of hydration. I'm just going to apply that all over my face, and I'm also going to take that primer and I'm going to mix that in with my Lancome Teint Idole foundation just to add some just to thin out the foundation a little bit. It is a thick, full coverage foundation, and I don't feel like I need that right now. But I did want a little bit of coverage. I did want to see what my skin would do if I added some foundation back into my routine. And the look turned out really, really good. So if you are looking to thin out a foundation that you haven't worn in a while, it's a little thick for you, try adding some primer and see what that does for you. I also added primer to this foundation because this is my summer shade. I do not have any foundation that is in my current shade right now, so it also lightened it just a tad bit. And then I'm just gonna take my foundation brush and blend that all out. So while I'm blending that out, I just want to talk a little bit about how things have been going during my time during quarantine, because we got a little bit of nosy supporters out there. It's like, no, it's all good though. But yeah, my quarantine time hasn't been really bad, honestly. Some things have happened, some things have taken place, but I'm not using those as an excuse to keep me down either. My birthday is coming up within a week. I'll be 25, and so I really do not have the time to be negative right now. I am going in with my Too Faced Born This Way concealer. It's the concealer that I always use all the time, no matter what. Love this concealer, fave. But with my time, like I said, a multitude of different feelings and emotions, but I've been pretty productive. I've been productive in my creative space, and I've also been still working my full-time job, at least virtually. And so I'm forever grateful and blessed to be one of the few that has their job and is still able to get paid while not physically going to that space to work. So I just got to thank God for that one. I am very grateful. And so during this time, I tried not to find ways for me to complain. If anything, the only thing that I'm complaining about is the fact that the weather couldn't be better, where I live. But other than that, I'm straight chilling, y'all. I've had food. My roommate has been cooking. She throws down for me when I don't cook because I do not like cooking. I hate cooking. I don't find joy in it. I've been trying to keep up with the YouTube stuff, staying social on social media, staying engaged, trying to get my Instagram up. If you are not already following me on Instagram, go ahead and follow me on Instagram at jazzulive.fr. And follow me on there. But anyways, yeah, so I've been chilling though. I've been good. Things have been good. And honestly, I asked for this time off. I mean, I did not want to go to either of my jobs, and I wanted more time to work on and build on some skills when it comes to technology, digital media, publishing, content, and all that stuff. So I'm really, really grateful for the time off. And I know not everyone feels that way. I know that there are people who cannot wait to get outside. And I know that there are people like me who make their home or their bedroom or whatever their everything, like my favorite place on earth kind of thing. Like, if I don't have anywhere to go, all I want to do is go home kind of thing. And I'm okay with that. And I know that I get my energy from other people. for the most part, but I'm also an introverted person and I enjoy my space and I get my energy from being alone. So before the quarantine even happened, man, if people were making plans with me, I would flick on them so bad. So really, this is no different from me. The only thing is that I just will be going to work, honestly. So I forgot to use my Fenty Beauty contour stick to contour before I set my face. So I just went in and bronzed to warm up my face rather than contour. There's really no difference. I don't usually contour, but because this is a full face routine, I would usually contour and bronze rather than just bronze. But, yeah, I don't know where I was. That's the thing about me just talking about everything, is that I start rambling and I don't know where my planes are going to land. So some other things that I've been doing during my quarantine time, other than being in my creative space when it comes to creating content, I've been staying active, honestly, not by working out, because I hate working out and I don't know why, but I just do. I've kind of just been dancing a lot, and I am not a dancer at all. I know that I cannot dance. You know, I can shake a little ass here and there, but, you know, I'm not a dancer. But I've just been having fun, like dancing in my mirror, being goofy, being silly, and recording myself. It's fun recording yourself through these rough times, making yourself laugh. It's pretty awesome. I've just been trying to make the most out of my time. Long story short, when it comes to this social distancing and everything like that, I just making the most out of it. Trying to laugh here and there, staying up to date on my office and, you know, new shows and everything like that. Sometimes I have to be in the mood to watch new shows like Tiger King and all that stuff, but I'll come around eventually and I'll get to it eventually. So I'm going in with my eyebrows, and honestly, I don't have anything to say about this. It was a struggle. You can follow along if you want to. I was about to just cut out the whole thing, but you guys like to see the whole process. So I left the clip in there for you, at least doing one of the eyebrows. The first time that I recorded this video, when I was out of focus, my eyebrows turned out perfect. And I mean, like, never before seen eyebrows on Jazz's face, I promise you. But of course, the second time around, when I'm actually in focus trying to do it, and I do the exact same thing that I did the first time, we want to be a struggle. So whatever, it is what it is at this point. I don't know what to tell you. You just gotta find your rhythm. Jeez, I'm trying to burp. I don't know what to tell you. You kind of just gotta find like your niche when it comes to eyebrows, whether it's a powder, whether it's a mascara, a gel, a pomade, whatever. You gotta find you, girl. Okay, so I'm taking some concealer and I'm applying that to my lids to set as a base so I can get this pop of color to really, really pop. I'm just going in with a super, super light eyeshadow shade from the Morphe M35, the Morphe 3502 palette. I'm taking a super light shade just to set the concealer that I used on my eyelids. Now, I only used 2 eyeshadow colors for this look just to create that pop of color. I didn't do anything extreme or too intense at all. It's just the beginning of spring, so I just decided to go with the only color that I kind of have in my drawer because I am not a pop of color kind of person. I didn't point out which colors they were from the palette because this wasn't necessarily a tutorial. they're just two like orangish colors from the palette. But oh, my camera cuts off at like 12 minutes, so I have to like turn the camera back on and make sure I'm back in focus. So that's what that random clip was. Sorry about that. But yeah, so you can first see that I'm going in with like an orangish shade just to set as the base. And I was gonna originally do something else, and then after I realized that this was not the look I wanted to go for, I just went back in with the first super light brown shade that I used to set the concealer and went back over it to cancel out that orange, so I can just go in with the main color and place that all over my lid, if that makes sense. I'm so sorry if that was confusing. So then you can see I'm starting to go back in with that reddish color, and I'm just building on it, you know, start off small and then build from there. So yeah, during this time, I've kind of just been exploring myself in different ways. Everybody's doing, you know, your typical things, like good things too. Don't get me wrong, things that I actually need to do as well. But they're just not a priority to me like it is to everybody else. And those things like include like meditating and doing yoga and exercising. And like I said, those are very, very important things, but I'm getting those same benefits in different ways. The exercising is me dancing in the mirror. The meditating is me being able to vent and talk to my roommate, and even me doing like these YouTube videos and all that stuff, and being in my creative space. It allows me to release my ideas and my energy and all that stuff. I really could not be more appreciative of this time of reflection, because if anything, this is what that time is for. A time of reflection, a time of seeing how you can not have to rely on these jobs that are not paying you for a freaking pandemic. Like, we got to get out of here, y'all. Like, we got to get out of this. We got to make our own money, is all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say. So, I'm using these Kiss lashes. I love these lashes. These are my favorite lashes. Just to add a little bit of glam. At first, I wasn't going to add any lashes, but I was like, pop of color. I feel like when you do a pop of color, I feel like you got to go a little dramatic. So, I popped on some nice neutral glam lashes. And then I'm going in with some Bobbi Brown bronze glow highlighter to add just a little bit of a glow, so that I can tink them on the Microsoft Teams meeting. So for the lips, I just added like a regular schmegular brown liner and NYX peanut brittle not soft lip matte, the butter gloss. Not already following me on Instagram or Twitter, please check those handles in the description box. The products are also listed in the description box, so you don't have to worry about that. But I will catch you guys in my next video. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for your support, especially during these hard times. Feel free to subscribe to my channel, share this video, like this video, and comment, and I'll see you guys soon. Stay in touch. See you in my next video. Love you guys so much. Bye. Oh, so I decided to get a close-up of this look just to play around with my camera a little bit, and it turned out pretty cute. Okay, I love you guys again. Bye.